involuntary recall of frozen fruit products sold at chain stores like Whole Foods and Walmart in more than 30 states. The FDA urged consumers to discard the products or return them to the store for a full refund. And the Princess Leia gown that Carrie Fisher wore in the original Star Wars is up for auction. It's expected to sell for around $2 million. If you're planning on making a bid, may the force be with you. Kathy and Zinkley, I also kind of want her hair. I wonder if that could be part of it.
Yes, please. That I'm about.
$2 million. I mean, I wish I had that kind of money. That's a beautiful dress, though.
I consider it, but I
putting that on my
don't
mood
have
board.
the $2 million.
Yeah. All right. Pippa, thank you.
Thank you.
Exquisitely painful, isn't it?
Exquisitely painful.
Not being sure
Not being sure
who you love
who you
and
love
who loves you.
and who loves you.
Exquisitely painful, isn't it?
Exquisitely
Not being
painful,
sure
isn't it?
Who you
Not
love
being sure
and who loves you.
who you love
Exquisitely
and who
painful,
loves
isn't
you.
it? Not being sure
Exquisitely painful,
and
isn't
who
it?
loves you.
Not being sure
Exquisitely painful, isn't it?
who you
Not being
love
sure who you
and
love
who loves you.
and who loves you.
Good morning. We're almost done with the journey, y'all. I have my coffee. I got my herb. Oh my gosh. Research, y'all. Research. Just keep on researching until it makes sense to you. If it makes sense without research, all right. Today is Friday. It is June 23rd. My neighbor last night. Shout out to the good neighbors. Good neighbors. Troublemakers. Alright, so today is Friday, June 23rd, 2023, year 2023. I can't wait to get to 2030 and my kid will be 10. I continually say stuff for her all the time, but I'm enjoying every day watching her grow. And these times in her life, I know she won't remember, and it means a lot more to do what I'm doing now based off the fact I don't have my own baby pictures. I don't have my own photo albums of my childhood. So I can't tell you what I did. I can't tell you what I was wearing. I can't look at it and be like, the hell was I thinking? You know, because I don't have any memories. And then I have like big memories as I get older, but my memory's so messed up that it's like it just dumps stuff. And sometimes it's good stuff. Sometimes it's great stuff. Sometimes it's nothing personal. Trust me, if I could control it all, I don't know if I will want to remember everything because some things are just like horrible and they repeat over and over in your head. That's how people go into like PTSD or flashbacks or, just nightmares, stress, depression. Like people go into those phases and it creates a mental illness because now you have to control the reality you're in. But if your reality is in your head and your head is in your reality and this is the life you're living and this is the reality you're living, like this is my kitchen, I'm good. I live here. So I don't, in my head, I'm not pretending or acting something I'm not, if that makes sense. So it's Friday. I'm on some other shit. I just listened to, I don't know why, Faith Evans, soon as I get home. That's my chick right there. But because I grew up with, I'm 36, so she was pretty relevant. Still relevant, but she was, while I was alive, everybody got their own generation of music. But she was definitely the 90s black sweetheart. Like, she should have been on Barbie too. So anyway, told you, it's them concepts and correlations. Plug. So today is Friday, the 23rd, 2023, Waxing Crescent. Today is white magic. White magic, white magic, white magic. I feel so tinky. We all have magic in us. So you can do this on your own, research yourself. But this is just my order and how I got here. So I'm doing white magic. That's today's theme. So in quotes it says, love from Venus, wish on a star to attract a nice new lover. The tarot card is star. So let's see what that's star. She's cool, huh? She's cool. She just all out there. She's all out there. Almost not even such a Eve, kind of like Adam and Eve. She's very Eve-ish. Very Eve-ish. So, star. Darkness has turned into light. The star is peaceful. We like peace. And content in her nudity. She has been born anew and became stronger from her rituals and trials. She is free and unburdened, not trying to balance or control anything, but is happily pouring her cup full of life and energy and love out into the world. Here's some love and energy out into the world. This abyss symbol of creativity and inspiration flies high in the sky above her, and the stars shine brightly for her. That's funny. Despair has turned to hope. Your wounds are healing and your scars are fading. So bask in a time of peace and serenity. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. Let yourself be free and accept these calm moments. The earth and everyone around you will rejuvenate you, comfort you, and fill you with joy. You are a shining beacon of possibility. So dream big and wish on that shooting star. So I can see white magic to attract a nice new lover, wishing on a star. Love from Venus. Star. Wish on a shooting star. Okay. So, it says you don't have to do anything you don't want to. Let yourself be free and accept these calm moments. The earth and everyone around you the earth and everything around you will rejuvenate you, comfort you, and fill your with joy. All right, cool. So it is 7:56 a.m. It's trash day. I got to take out the trash. Lord knows if I ever have a man in my life, that's the first thing I'm going to tell him with him shoe star. Please don't make me take out no trash outside. I don't mind throwing stuff away. I don't mind picking stuff up. I don't mind cleaning. But the physical activity of taking the filled trash bag out that trash can and taking it to the dumpster, and then every Friday rolling that dumpster to the edge of the curb, and then I get back and I gotta bring that dumpster right on back. That act, just that small little act, is a struggle. So, woo. All right. Star. We did Venus. No, we didn't do. So the planets of Friday, June the 23rd, 2023 is waxing crescent, white magic, tarot card is star, and the planet is Venus. And Venus is Aphrodite's goddess of Aphrodite. No. Aphrodite is the goddess of Venus. There we go. So the purpose of today's magic, white magic, is a life mood board. Make a satchel bag, baggage packed up, and how I want my love to see me with good intentions. Okay. I'll have some clothes on though. I mean, I guess if I was there alone on a deserted island, I'd probably be like... Anyway. Alright, so... I guess that ties in. So you don't have to do anything you don't want to. Let yourself be free and accept these calm moments. The earth and everyone around you will rejuvenate you, comfort you, and fill you with joy. You are a shining beacon of possibility. So dream big and wish on that shooting star. So that's why we're making a satchel bag, a life mood board. It says baggage packed up, in quotes. I don't really know what that means. How I want my love to see me with good intentions. All right, so let's dig a little bit deeper and research a little bit more of like, because there's notes and books everywhere, so I have to figure out like what I was even reading to figure out what does baggage packed up even mean. Wait. Oh, there's more. All right. Exquisitely painful, isn't it? Not being sure who you love and who loves you. That's a quote from Aphrodite. All right, so exquisitely painful, isn't it? I mean, not for me, because I'm not in love with nobody. So, my daughter, I know she loves me. I love Batman. I know Batman loves me, though. I was watching the news yesterday and following the story of the ship, or the sub that is lost at bay. I remember my mom was obsessed about the Titanic, and the exhibition came to Georgia like 12 years ago. And I was trying to find a pamphlet, and I know I got the movie, but I wanted to remember like the real details, because there's an exhibition on the Titanic, and I wonder what they were like really going down there for. Like, I have to get back and probably go back to the beginning of the story, because now it's such a sad story that I think you have to cope with a loss. But I didn't know none of these people, so it's just literally following a story to me, because I don't know them, but the story is so traumatic and so sad and so interesting, because they were going down there to see something in the Titanic. So it's like the source of where they were going kind of. So I hope they found what they were looking for, because hopefully they made it to an island. Maybe they're on an island somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. But until they're found, we don't know. But we have to, that's what the news said. We just assume that they didn't make it. So hope they made it wherever they wanted to go. So exquisitely painful, isn't it? Not being sure who you love and who loves you. A quote from Aphrodite. Shakespeare and Greek myth, Aphrodite referred to the most often in Shakespeare. Shakespeare's work by her Roman name Venus. Okay, so let's read it. Shakespeare and Greek myths. Aphrodite referred to most often in Shakespeare's work by her Roman name Venus. Venus was named after Aphrodite. Jesus. Venus was named after Aphrodite due to its bright, shining appearance in the sky. The star. Got it. Aphrodite is the ancient Greek goddess of love, desire, beauty, sexuality, and Venus is the Roman counterpart to Aphrodite, help dominion over fertility, prostitution, and victory. Okay, so I guess this is what we're embodying today. So baggage packed up. So the purpose is we make a satchel today, make a life mood board. I guess it's called baggage packed up. How I want my love to see me with good intentions. It's 8:05. I leave in like an hour. But Leon is asleep, so we're good right now. So let's see. Friday, June 23rd, 2023. Yes, I'm very redundant. I am, because that's the only way I can keep up with myself. Wax and be mindful, because that's what all this is about. But you have to do research, and research is a rabbit hole in itself, because you have to be kind of obsessed with what you're doing, or what you're trying to do, or what you want to do, or things in your life. And my care about things is very few in the world. I care about very few things compared to the things that I could care about in the world. You could care about everything in the world. Well, I don't have enough care in me to care about everything in the world. I'm sorry, I don't. So that's what we're working on. Care. More care. It's a lot just caring about myself and my daughter. So it's Friday, June 23rd, 2023, Waxing Crescent. White magic. This is love from Venus. Men are from Mars. Women are from Venus. Venus, Aphrodite, goddess. To attract a nice new lover. I need a new lover. Tarot card is star, planet, Venus, Aphrodite, goddess. The purpose is to make a satchel bag, life mood board, baggage packed up, and how I want my love to see me with good intentions. So, okay. To attract a nice new lover. Okay, so this is from the, that's what it is. So to attract a nice new lover, begin on a Friday. In the evening, okay, so, yeah. In the evening, because this is under the white magic. White magic to attract a nice new lover. Love from Venus and wishing on a star. So, in the evening, take a pink candle and inscribe your name in the wax. Put the candle in a holder and place it in the center of the altar. Take a handful of pink rose petals and scatter these around the base of your candle. Light the candle and say the following incantations 9 times. Incantations? Anyway, it's I summoned Shia, the angel of love. Who is that? Okay. Alright. So, I'm writing notes. This is how I keep up with myself. What to look up, what definitions, and then who is, it says the angel of love, Shiana, Shianna, angel of love. We like angels, so we got a goddess and an angel and a star. Oh, and to attract a nice little lover. Isn't that cute? After you said the spell 9 times, close the ritual by saying, "So mote it be." Leave the candles to burn all the way down without disturbing it, and then scatter the petals in the garden. You should find love within a few weeks. So that was to attract a nice new lover. Oh, Lord. I used to write all the time, and I was an angry little thing. This is so violent. Then I'll make your wife a whore. Yeah, I'll find your wife. Make her my hoe. She got a problem? I'll slice her throat. Send this shit. What? Would you take his dick? I'm the one who gave you fame. Your own pussy can't compare to my brain. And me telling your man you the one I want. She's so big and I don't. And be telling your man, baby, you the one I want. She's so big and I don't. And I don't. We got kids in a beautiful home. Why would you always, bitch, get it to it? At least you say the truth. Oh. I just read the most. Did I even? I know I wrote this, but it's tight. So it sucks because it's like, For example, I know I wrote this. 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 Now, I wrote them at different times and different places, and they're different notes, and they're different, like, so I can keep up with my life, because life gets fast, busy, and I'm doing 50 million things all the time, but I'm just one fucking person. And this is why I'm doing a healing spell. I'm not even gonna read the whole fucking thing. I'm just gonna read the last part of this. This came out of my witch book, and I ain't typed or printed paper like this, and it probably since college. Like, so this shit is old. Bitch, you want to talk behind my back, then smile in my face and shine in my grill. Bitch, give me 50 feet and step back, otherwise I'm gonna stomp that ass and break that grill. Oh, you don't want to wear my clothes because you hate me? Now you think you grown. Watch when I bust through the door, you gonna work for me. Oh, yeah, your man's a slurping me. Think your man is faithful because your game? Bitch, you take his dick, but I'm the one who gave him the fame. Your own pussy can't compare to my brain. And me telling your man, baby, you the one I want. She suck dick and I don't. We got kids and a beautiful home. Man, why you always let me wake up alone? Bitch, get a clue. At least he say the truth. But he's knocking at my door, doing nasty things to me that he never does to you. So put your words on hold. Stick a dick down your throat and choke, bitch. Who the fuck was I even talking to? That's crazy. Alright, so this is to attract a nice. I can't make this up. Hey, this is real life. So we gotta get some more candles. I think it said a pink candle. Pink candle and roses. To attract a nice new lover. Alright. Jesus is calling. Jesus is calling. Let's do. Today is June 23rd. June 23rd, 2023. Let my love stream through you, washing away fear and distrust. A trusting response includes me in your thoughts, and you consider strategies to deal with a situation. My continental presence is a promise, guaranteeing that you are never have to face anything alone. My children tease on the truth that I am always with them, yet they stumble around in stupor and stomp, unaware of my love and my presence all around them. How it grieves me. When you walk through the day in trusting dependence on me, my aching heart is soothed. Gently bring your attention back to me whenever it wanders away. I look for persistence rather than perfection in your walk with me. But I am like an olive tree flourishing in the house of God. I trust in God's unfailing love forever and ever. Psalms 52:8. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6. He will never leave you or forsake you. I love that. And do not grieve the Holy Spirit of God, with whom you were sealed for the day of redemption. Don't grieve for the Holy Spirit of God, with whom you were sealed for the day of redemption. Ephesians 4:30. I'm not going to read the Bible today because I'm a little... I might. I just didn't hear a scripture that made me go to the Bible. Not that I don't want to read the Bible. All right, let's go back to this weird looking map. See, it gets like, that's why it's so tiny. Like, what the fuck? So today is Friday. So let's see. This is our magical spectrum of color. It's our digital scrapbook. So we're building a spiritual journey to calm, harmony, order, and peace. Spiritual love spells, a recipe, love letters, moods, and a good old digital scrapbook. I love digital scrapbooks. They're so fun. They're so easy to make too. It's so easy to make. And they're free. It just takes time and however you get your image out of your head. Sometimes you don't even need to make it from scratch. Sometimes you can just find a picture. Like, that's it. So today is Friday. Today's color is white. It is 8:18 a.m. Today's planet is Venus. With the essence of Aphrodite. I got a song on my YouTube channel called Aphrodite. I did that. I wrote that song like in 2 days. And that was part of my like journey. It was everything's part of my journey, everything. But I didn't really start, like, I've been writing all my life. And however I get it out, if it makes sense in a rhyme, that's cool. But sometimes it's just a note, like a quote. Like, it ain't clever, it's just a statement. So Aphrodite song was written in the healing process, and I just dove into really what represents love. I think that's what the essence I was on, like, what is love in the world? What do people see as love? What do people think love is? And that's kind of how like Aphrodite came about. But I was like kind of making myself Aphrodite and describing like how I would be if I was Aphrodite. So it's like Aphrodite came to my psyche. Aphrodite came to my psyche. Said love is very likely. I don't remember, but it's on my YouTube channel. And bring luxury like Cadillacs. So I wrote that, and I recorded it upstairs in my bed, and I had a good time with it, and I enjoyed myself, and that's what life is about. So this is to Aphrodite. So I'll probably play that song later. Tarot cards is the Star. It is a waxing crescent. Today's date is June 23rd, 2023. The type of magic we're going to be using is white. It's love from Venus. It says spiritual love spells, definitions. All right. Good, supernatural powers or magic for selflessness purposes. It counteracts evil. It counteracts evil, only used to do good things. It's so tiny. It's something good without malicious intent. So it's good. Everything I try to do is good. I try to do good no matter what I try to do. But everybody's ratio of good, it just ain't always good. So you gotta have your own consciousness for that. But purposely good in my life, living, walking, working, taking care of my child, just good in love, because I want her to see that. I need her to see that so she knows it exists. Because if all she sees is bad, all she sees is sickness, all she sees is unhealthy, dirty, smelly, nasty, she not gonna know that there's something else out there. And clean, healthy, strong, travel, live, breathe, discover, and she loves discovering. Last night she jumped in our neighbor's lake. She took her shoes and socks off and just was jumping in her dress, and I was like, but she's 2, so she's really like enjoying her life. And the dress is old, so it don't matter. She was in her Easter dress and her winter boots, and she was having a good old time. Princess all. She says, I'm a princess. Yes, ma'am. So, good intentions. So, the purpose of the love spell. So, the love spell is in the witch book. It says a love satchel bag. I'm not really sure what that is. I haven't come across anything else that says love satchel bag. It's Friday, the waxing moon. Good. Venus, peace through order. It says Venus bag, satchel bag. It says verse. I don't know what that says. Something in love, in lover. Qualities in lover. Friday, white. Wishing on a star. Good. Quality of, no. We just read yesterday, so that's why I'm confused. Sorry. So we'll just edit that out. Sorry. I'm telling you, this thing is so small that I'm like, what? All right, so start over. White, Venus, star, waxing crescent, June 23rd, 2023. White, love from Venus. Good, supernatural powers, magic for selflessness, purposes, counteracts evil, only used to do good things. Something good without malicious intent. And then we're still in white. A love satchel. Okay, so it's down here that I was reading yesterday's. Maybe. I don't know. It says wishing on a star. Star, good. Quality. It says quality of lovers, but is that the same? Quality of lovers. It says Friday. Today's Friday, but I don't see. Maybe that's under life mood board. Quality of lovers. We'll just write that as a note. Quality of lovers. Smarts. Pouch. Friday. Knowledge. Invisible books. Vision. Nature. Natural realm vision. So I know I talked about realms before. So I wonder if that's the same realms. In a Buddhist tradition, I believe there's 10 realms. In all reality, a human wrote it. So the human, there's a human realm, and then there's realms of the spiritual world. Here's and hell and heaven and Buddhist and all this. So maybe it says natural realm vision. So I don't know if that's a vision of all the realms at the same time. Like they're trying to make that Apple virtual reality. So your life is now going to look like a game, but you can wear it for pleasure. But people are going to want to start to wear that everywhere. And then it's going to be like, what are you really watching? Because then you can have digital rabbit holes right in front of you. You can literally have on your glasses and have apps in front of you, and then having something playing like Netflix, for example, 24 hours, 7 days a week in your digital realm. Like you're creating your own realm in this Apple glasses thing, and they're making a cheaper version. So poor people can afford to do the same thing instead of just focusing on the real world. Create your own world, I guess. But it's still a digital world. Either way, it's another app. And even I went to the grocery store, Publix, and they were like, we got an app, right? I was like, everybody has an app because everybody wants you to be on your phone. And I get it. YouTube is on the phone. But I guess what I'm trying to do is not entertain. I'm informing and documenting and living and being healthy and making sure that I manifest and I record and I know and I research and I pray and I remind myself and I give my daughter a guideline of like how to live and know me at this time that she's not going to remember. She's not going to remember me right now, how I am right now. She's probably going to remember me best when she's 10. So in 2030, this is when we can go back and look at all this stuff together, her and I, and be like, this is your last 10 years, because she was born in 2020. So a lot of this is always her. House of Leona Taylor is always her. It's always been her, and it will always be her. But we're all a star in our own world. So that's why we're doing this. So this sounds fun. So we got a candle to get. I got to get some materials. I got to research these Angel of Love, pink candle, roses, attract a nice new lover. I don't even know where that came from. It says I've seen it and I like it and it stands out to me because I want to have a nice new lover, but I want to be the best nice new lover for that lover because I want somebody to match me. You know what I'm saying? Like not mirror me, not change me. Just emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I mean, everything's not going to match in every realm. And so it depends on the realm. But in a human, hi, how you doing? Physical, like, I want somebody to be able to pick this up and do this. In the real realm. See, that's love. That's love. All right, I got some research to do. Take out the trash. I know you said this time you really weren't coming back again. But baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way was our last night. Please don't let it show. Oh, baby, I don't wanna know.
What is going on? It's like, and he's just so distracted by his phone when he's driving. It's not only like frightening, but it's like so stupid. Like, I just can't even. It's just so dumb. It's just like, why are you doing that?
Not only that, but he should be talking to you anyway.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm just like, hey, eyes on me, man. I'm just
you went in that deep?
Or your life is also in danger.
Yes.
If he's on his phone.
To scare you to sleep.
You went in that deep?
Yes, to scare you to sleep. You went in that deep? Yes, to scare you to sleep.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Yes, to scare you to sleep.
Hey. Mr. Magic Man.
So I tell him it's one of me, he making fun of me. His girl is a bum to me, like that boy is a cat. Saying he home, but I know where he at. Like, baby, my back. Think about me, cause you know that it's fat. And it been what it been. Calling his friend, he'll send me a pin. Look at my dick, cause he know what I'm on. But when he hit me, I'm not gonna respond. But I don't sleep enough without you, and I can't eat enough without you. If you don't speak, does that mean we're through? Don't like speak that you do.
Hi.
We vibing. Nectarine. Friday, y'all. Friday, y'all. Friday, y'all. Friday, y'all. All right. Welcome back to my channel. It is Friday. Just got off the phone with my homegirl. Just went to my happy place, Hobby Lobby. I'm in a good mood, good state. We vibing over here. Been vibing. It's always a vibe. But today is Friday, June 23rd, 2023. It's a waxing crescent. We're using white magic today. It says love from Venus. And then wishing on a star to attract a nice new lover. Or attend to. Tarot card is star today. So, I know we read some of it this morning. Leon is at school now. It's 12:32 p.m. And I'm super, I told my homegirl, I was like, I had to take this week to really unwind, take this time, because honestly, we deprive ourselves of self-love. And I think we're always in this work, which is great. But sometimes you have to work on other things besides financial gain. And that's what most of your time and space and mental capacity goes towards, finding ways to get income. I don't do this time is not equivalent to money. My energy, my spirit, my aura, my plants, my candles, my little seeds, my messages, my lords, my gods, my I need my space. I need my time. And when you have your own space and your own time, nothing else really matters. Now, I have responsibilities and I do take care of them. Everything needs balance though. Everything. So I'm here with you, or you're here with me, but we're here together. So, tarot card is star. So I've read again the end though. So star, you are a shining beacon of possibility. So dream big and wish on a shooting star. So that's what we're doing today. Wishing on a shooting star. So we're actually making a package to send to a shooting star, because you got to protect your stars. And sometimes stars is how you get stuff. So you have to be very specific and hone in, be a star, and know that your star will be attracted to your light, and your light will bring you your star. So today's planet is Venus, and Aphrodite is the goddess of Venus. And so I was in my Aphrodite mode this morning, so I could just feel myself and, self-love. And the purpose of this spell, because we're using white magic, it's all good. The purpose of this spell, it says make a satchel, a life mood board, quotes, baggage packed up. So basically, and it says how I want my love to see me with good intentions. So I want to create a vision board, a mood board of every aspect that I want. And I might go back to my documentary because my documentary it's on my YouTube channel too. It had 12 different stages of life, or 12 different parts of life. I believe it was 12. And I did that 2020. Did I do that last year? 2022? Because 2021 was and then 2022 was and so now we're in 2023. So I want to, I guess, consolidate a lot of my emotions as much as possible and put them in a bag. So I want to move on. I have moved on. I have worked on change my character, change myself, change my image, change my status in different realms and different things, and present myself in this world, in this living world, to my daughter, a certain me with confidence and ego and self-esteem. But it boils different because I have love and I have joy, and I'm not depressed. I'm not anxious. I'm actually in a good state, peaceful state of mind, more consistently and constantly than I've ever been in my life. And it takes a lot of dedication. I got to take my vitamins again today. I got to drink some more tea today. These things are self-maintenance. So if you treat yourself like a car, you're going to fix all the things on your car, but you can't fix your car before you fix you. So of course, if your car needs brakes, and you got to go to work, you need them brakes and tires, you might want to get that before your car breaks down. But if you got a root canal, just because it costs more money, it could kill you. So certain things you just have to put in priority of, like, health. Your health comes first, and this includes, not limited to, physical health, eating healthy, drinking water, reading, going into nature, finding your totems, finding your happiness and your peace and your place of where you want to be, building your environment, making sure your environment is visually appealing to you, because that is what you're feeding into your brain. That is your brain keeping score in your head. If I saw this, I did this. It's a file cabinet, and it keeps memories. So try not to be in situations that are going to traumatize you. Try not to be in situations that are going to scare you, because that's your brain is keeping those as trigger points. Because nothing lasts forever. Everything is temporary in life. Like, literally, as a human, my average probably health span is probably 75, 80-ish. I mean, realistically. So I don't want to waste. I'm already basically almost halfway there, but I'm not like midlife crisis halfway there. I'm like 36 there. I'm just 36. So this year to 36 and to 37, I'm changing my inwards and what I want to continue to do, and starting over in new projects, and what can I work on next, but not kill myself of trying to work. I am a creative person, and however I get it out, that's just how I get it out, because that's how I package it. I try to put all this information into one big, so you get the picture. And it's very hard and very difficult if you don't know me, or you don't know what I'm trying to say, or if you have your own interpretation and you never talked to me in my life. Like, you never seen me in real person, like you've never interacted with me one-on-one. It's a whole different vibe compared to, I just met her and she in a bad mood, or I just met him and he just found out, his mom died. Like, you just never know when people be in their situations and emotions all the time, because we all have them all the time. And I am just trying to heal my healing on top of healing on top of healing. so I can be so whole, so perfect as Kalisha, can be, that when I get to, it says how I want my love to see me with good intentions. So when I get to whoever is in this world for me to love on, this is how I want them to see me, because they're not gonna know me. They're not gonna understand me. They're gonna meet me like a fucking stranger, like anybody else in this world. You meet people as strangers. You might think you know people. You might see people, be like, oh, I heard him say that. But the way that the world is turning and people taking stuff out of context and people edit stuff, like myself, I edit stuff all the time. But you have to know if it's for creative, crafty, clever purposes. You have to know the story behind what people are doing. And this story right here is literally just making sure that my life is pleasant, is good, is happy, is joyful, full of love and full of passion and full of growth and full of development and full of intellect and full of books and full of music and full of truth and full of love and full of travel, and just so full that when I meet my partner, he's just as fucking full. I can fill his cup just as much as I can fill my own cup, because we both full. But you have to work on the internal part of you. You have to work on your personality. You have to work on your goals. You have to work and solidify who you are. And so I think that's going to be my life mood board. I'm going to go back to my documentary, see the 12 things. I'm not going to be able to watch that all over again. But especially today, I'm just going to get the general subject matters and then start write down specifically what I want in the 7 years, 2030 maybe. Like, this is what I want my life to look like in 2030 and have and be and wear and imagine. And it says, think beyond my dreams. Think, what does it say? You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Just let yourself be free and accept these calm moments. The earth and everyone around you will rejuvenate you, comfort you, and fill you with joy. Wish on a shooting star. So my purpose today is the star. We're just gonna shoot. We're gonna shoot our shot. We're gonna make a satchel bag. We're gonna make a life board. Put it in a satchel bag and say, these are my, this is my love from Venus. I'm going to write Mr. Magic Man again in part 25. So my notes, incantation. I think that's how you say it. It's a series of words said as a magical spell of charm. So I know I wrote that word down earlier from somewhere, but I think it was in the spell. No. Light the candle and say the following incantation 9 times. Oh, so I read the spell because I had to get the materials. I had to get a candle, a pink candle, and roses. Well, I have roses. And it says to attract a nice new lover, quality of lovers. Life mood board and satchel. So I'm attracted. It says attract a nice new lover. Friday spell. A pink candle. Inscribe. All right. To attract a nice new lover. Begin on Friday. In the evening, take a pink candle and inscribe your name in wax. Put the candle in a holder and place it in the center of the altar. Usually you should do this if you're just doing one spell. I've done spells all week, but the full moon is the best time to do probably this spell because it's new. You want something fresh. But today is white magic, so it kind of outpowers the new moon situation because it says begin on Friday. So I would have had to wait for a Friday with a new moon, and I don't know when that's going to be. So we're just doing this spell Friday with our white magic and using our star powers and our Venus powers and Aphrodite powers, and we're using all them powers, and it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Maybe I'll play this on the new moon back to myself. In the evening, take a pink candle and inscribe your name in the wax. Put the candle in a holder and place it at the center of your altar. Take a handful of pink roses, petals, and scatter them around the base of your candle. Light the candle and say the following incantations 9 times. I summon Shiana. I'm going to have to figure out if that's pronounced correctly. The angel of love. And I did try to research who that was, and I couldn't find anything. So I'm just going to have to go with it because it's love. To shine her magic from above. So maybe Shiana. Maybe I'm Shiana. I summoned Shiana. So I'm going to call myself that. The angel of love. To shine her magic from above. To rid of the solitude, no more alone, soul to soul, to make us whole. So you say that 9 times, close the ritual saying, so mote it be. Gotta say that. Leave the candle to burn all the way down without disturbance, and then scatter the petals in the garden. You should find love within a few weeks. So we'll see, because in a few weeks, Liana turning 3, and that's just be interesting. But July is always a good month to fireworks. So now that we know what spell we're going to do, and we know that I have to make a mood board, which will be fun and easy, and I'm going to go look up the categories of life now so I can kind of consolidate like what I want. And I'm just going to write Mr. Magic Man, Mr. Magic Man, Mr. Magic Man, you my Magic Man. I'm going to just write him. I'm just going to keep going. So this is going to be part 25, and I'm going to just write him. I'm just send him the baggie. Like, here you go. Here you go. Here's some love for you. But I still got this little pouch. So this is the star. But I did go ahead and get my candle ready. So these are still smudging. Still smudging. Still eating nectarine. So that's my pink candle. I inscribed my name on it. And my rose petals. Because you have to burn this and say it. So this will be this evening. It'll be this evening. I'm just prepping it now. So, look at that romance. Look at that sexy. Peaceful and content in her nudity. So I just, my little rose petals. So I'm gonna light this later, but when I light it, I'm gonna try to film it because we'll see how it goes. I don't know if I even have enough memory for that. It's a long time to film a candle burning, melting. But I'll definitely at least have stages of like the process of what it melted, because of course it's gonna melt it backwards. So, and it's gonna take a while, but that's good because that means my love is meditating medicine. Survive. Shooting star. So
from the audio journal, part
let's work on the mood board.
25. To be continued in actual part 25. If you're in this session, and this is from the journal, and you hear from the journal, and you're not Mr. Magic Man, this message ain't for you. Oh, baby. It's not your fault. I'm a narcissist by default. But that's evil. You took my good and twisted it just a bit. You took my pure love and meddled with it. You picked my brain just to project what you think. And you purposely disturbed my peace, and that's just the devil in it. I talk about you like you're nothing, because you ain't to me. All that money and I ain't never laughed to the bank. I tried to look at it from your perspective and your point of view, and how you see the world from you, to come up with some sort of saving grace, but I'm so disgusted that I just can't with you. Just start from the bottom up, filling all the empty cups. Let's start from the bottom up, healing all the empty cups of love. Align those chakras and hydrate with this aqua. Hydrate. Hydrate with aqua. Hydrate with aqua. Mr. Magic Man, continue. I should only have one view, and I promise if I have more than two, I can't tell if it's you. Welcome to part 25.